Welcome back to the channel. Gonna go and make this pretty short and sweet. Which golf ball is best for you? Is Pro V1? Chances are, I'm gonna personally say no. With that being said, I'm gonna touch in a little bit of different categories for beginner, intermediate, seasonal golfers. You're probably not playing the best ball for your game, or you could be. But here's the thing, if everybody's just playing Pro V1, it's probably not the best ball for you. Yes, it's number one ball in golf on tour. Nothing says you have to be playing it. Touching in the beginner side of it, you don't want the high spin that's everything in a tour ball, because you're more than likely not hitting fairly straight shots. You're gonna be snap hooking it, you're gonna be shanking it. You're gonna have such hard deviation left and right that playing a higher spin ball is gonna punish you way more than you really want it to. So playing a lower spin ball is still gonna get you performance that you need, such as it might give you a higher initial launch, as well as the covers aren't gonna allow you to get a whole lot of spin off your pitch and chip shots. Words are hard. It's gonna allow the ball to actually impact steeper because it's gonna have a higher flight. So if you're having issues getting the ball up in the air, a cheaper, lower spin ball is actually gonna give you that performance. It still is gonna land soft-ish, it's just gonna release a little bit on impact. You're not gonna get that TV tour level hit and roll back 30 feet. But when you lose a bunch of balls out into, you know, the ponds or tall grass so you can't find it, nails too many trees or whatever, it's not gonna hurt as bad as spending, you know, $4 or $5 golf ball. This is gonna allow you to have a lot more durability and a lot more forgiveness. Going into the intermediate side of it, you can kind of bounce around between what's gonna go and work for you. You could stick to pure distance golf balls and stay to the fundamentals. You don't need as much shot shaping characteristics, but you might need a little bit more spin on chip shots and stuff. You could start to jump up into the intermediate categories, which will offer a bit more spin. Unfortunately, when you start hitting that middle tier bracket, you start losing out on durability because they're gonna cheap out on it one way or another. Lastly, touching into the tour level side of it, this is gonna be the seasonal, intermediate category, depending on how good of a ball striker you are. Hitting into the tour ball side, you're gonna be spending that premium on it. There are cheaper alternatives such as Snell and Vice, other balls like that, Legato. There's different alternatives. You could get them 10, 15 bucks cheaper. You can play them if it suits you for what you're looking for. When you get to that skill set, you really have to pay attention. What's gonna be better for you? Not necessarily because your brother, your cousin, Phil Mickelson, I know a terrible example in that one is he's usually playing Callaway, but you know, you don't have to play Bridgestone because Tiger Woods is playing Bridgestone. You don't have to play the TP5 because Rory's playing it. You need to figure out which ball is going to give you the overall best performance. I, for example, play the Srixon Z-Star XV as well as the Zips because of the flight characteristics and the spin characteristics. Those are the better options for me personally. Nothing to do with the fact that most of my stuff is Dunlop brand. It just so happened to be that way. You know, put me on a stake for that one. I actually really like a lot of Wilson products. Zips are the best hand-down golf balls that I have personally played, and I've been playing them since they came out with the original 3-piece. My best rounds of golf, even at my lowest scoring, was with the Zips. My first eagle on a par 4 was with the Zip. If that doesn't say a whole lot of the fact that you don't have to be spending the premium on it, I don't know what else does. But when tournament play and matches, I usually tried, based on weather conditions, pick and choose which one I'm going to be playing with. If I have a little bit more of a tighter area that I need more control, I'm going to play the Srixon. Mostly because that's going to keep that lower, boring, penetrating flight for me, as well as it's not too much spin. It's going to give me that hop and drop feel that I like. The Zips, more or less similar performance and spin, they're going to fly a little bit higher. Hopefully this gives you an idea of what's going to go and be a better option for you. Again, chances are Pro V1's not the best ball for you. If you like anything like this or you want to see more content like this, please like and subscribe. Keep it in the fairway. Have a good one.